Hey guys, we're getting started real soon. What I got here is a very first look at Baby Audio's new synth called BA-1. So I actually didn't have time to make a video yet because it's not yet released, but I got permission to actually show you this. So let me know in the comments what do you think about this one. It's going to be super exciting, and we're going to check out some of the stuff here. This is going to be very quick overview, just a first look. So I'm going to wait a few more minutes for people to join because I didn't really announce this and it's kind of a surprise. So let me see if I can get the camera on and we will get started. Yeah, I got the camera. That's camera number 1, and camera number 2, that's me. So if you're not familiar with my channel, this is Baby Audio, where I check out some plugins, libraries, and talk about music production, mostly sound design and tools. And I also manage few communities. And by the way, I'm going to try and not mention that too many times. I also have my very own plugins shop called myaudio.studio, and I'm a reseller. I work with all these companies and definitely working with Baby Audio. So I don't have BA-1 available yet because it's not available for reseller at the moment, but it's going to be here very soon. So I would appreciate if you're planning to buy this, just let me know and I'll get you the licenses. Hopefully by tomorrow I'm already going to have this in my website. So all of my videos will have different links and everything, so you can find everything there. So if you can hear me fine, let me know in the comments, and let's get started because I'm too excited. Let's see. I'm going to just reload this from again, so we'll see how it looks when it's loaded. So first of all, it's resizable, so I really like this, and I think it's actually can get very big. So if you have big screen, that's really good. And I can already see some folks on the live chat here. So again, if you can hear me, just let me know. Say hello. Okay, so I'm gonna just check out. Yeah, we are on camera number 1. So I'm going back here and it's a little bit messy, but you'll have to excuse me. So yeah, let's see what we've got. Definitely interesting stuff. We have oscillator 1, oscillator 2, and there's a cross fade. And here we have the pitch, so we can tune each one differently, or at least, yeah. So this one is the pitch for oscillator number 1, and you can see that we have the display right here. So whatever we are hovering on, anywhere in the user interface, we'll get the tooltips right here. So I'm 16 cents down, up. Let's get it back to 0, and we have the wave shapes. So we have sawtooth, we have triangle, we have square, we have pulse, and we have the pulse width modulation, and there's a speed right here. Right, so let's try the first one. Right, and I got both of them here. So what we can do is we can try and just mess around with this by just clicking the regen. So every time we click this button right here, we'll get different preset. And there's a bunch of stuff on the bottom right here. So we have tone, drive, delay, reverb, chorus, and battery. So I wonder what that is. So it's sort of draining the power out of this synth. Of course, we have the filter right here, and there's the envelope. And if you're not familiar with synthesis and synthesizers, what are the filters and envelopes and all that, so I got videos for you in my channel. Just search around for basic synthesis and it's there. Let's try another patch. Now I understand that there's just about 500 presets right here, so let's try some of them. So we have brass and strings, basses, and yeah, so that is very interesting. So I got some comments here in the chat. First live, didn't realize it was a live. Third month in audio school, it's hard. They leave you self-taught. Yeah, definitely. So check my channel, if you're not sure about stuff, just try and contact me through Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and I'll hook you up with videos that I have on basic synthesis and sound design. And I got a lot of examples of how to create sounds from scratch. So definitely, I mean, something that might help you. Let's check some of the leads. I'm gonna go with 303 acid. Let's do that. And definitely appreciate if you can let me know how this sounds in your speaker. I'm gonna put my headphones. Let's try another one, so we can flick this right and left. Sounds very cool. Let's try some plucks and arps. So I didn't see an arpeggiator right here, so I must be missing something. But well, maybe it's just the combinations of stuff here. So maybe these are sounds that are more suitable for ARPs. I'm thinking, let's add something. Let's get something going here. I'm gonna get complete control. Voice over edits. I'm not sure exactly what that is. I mean, do you mean editing voiceover? Again, let's chat about that. We are here right now to just check some of the stuff with this synth. So I'm really excited because it sounds really good, and there's few things that are kind of basic and other things that are unexpected, I think. So I'm gonna get this pattern right here just so we get something to play with. Right. Cool. So okay, we got that. And let's see this one. Yeah, so I have few videos about EQ, but I don't really teach mixing and really how to use the EQs. I think there are tons of other channels that do that. Maybe I'll do that sometime, but it's not something that I have a lot in the channel. Mostly in my channel you'll find sound design, libraries, all kinds of contact libraries, and I got tons of contact libraries coming up real soon. Let's try some more sounds. Interesting stuff. So we have keys and organs, cheap keys. Now one thing that I noticed is that on the top right we have these little somethings here. So you see polyphonic, and then it turns into monophonic. So right, so again, let's try and add this delay. So I'm going to turn it on, and we can play with the envelope right here. But I'm thinking let's go with something super basic. Just go with plucks and get this hard pluck. Right, and what we can do is we can change the octave, and we also can change the wave shape. And you can see the envelope right here, so I can set the release just further up. And this is the resonance. And get some sustain. Right, so we started with something very plucky, and we can turn that into a pad. And let's get some reverb. I hope it's not too loud. Right, let's try some more. So we have some Sami Rabia. Yeah, I actually watched few of Sami's tutorials in Groove 3. That is going to be interesting. So this is kind of virtual analog synthesizer, very simple but very, very effective. Really like it. Very usable sounds. So Invasion asking on the top left corner, is there option to change the theme? Yes, it is. So we can go, it's just colors, just the colors. It doesn't really change the sound, doesn't change much of the, how things are arranged in the user interface. We have Venus Theory right here. So, right. Very cool. Very cool. This guy, Venus Theory, you should check his channel because he's really, really good. Really love the content. And excellent presets. So this one's really dry, and we can get this with a little bit of chorus, more reverb, and a little bit more delay. Hey, David, thanks for joining. So there are a few questions here in the chat, and I'm really excited. So first of all, the question about sound design and learning into that. There's so many tutorials. It's just, I mean, you just have to follow. You don't have to use the exact same synthesizers, and definitely check my channel if you want to learn more about sound design, because I got like basic synthesis, and then I show step by step how to create with pigments and with Massive and with Synthmaster 1 and my trusty old Odyssey synthesizer, which is basically an analog synthesizer right here. I don't know, you don't see it, but I got it right here. And yeah, so Baby Audio makes FM synth. That's the news, and they just sent me a preview. And in the last email, I just saw that it was. They say, "Hey, you can share this with the world." So I'm sharing this with the world. Hope you enjoy this. And again, 2 filters. There's a crossfade right here. There's gliss. Right, and there's battery, and there's envelope and a filter, FM, drive with 2 modes. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of things. There's the speaker. Speaker on, speaker off. It actually sounds better with the speaker off, but whatever. And yeah, and again, I want to remind you guys, if you're watching this out of the blue, Baby Audio just releasing this first synth, analog FM synth, analog virtual analog FM synth. It looks nice and very usable, and I really love the regen, because you can get some surprising sounds. Right, and so what other things you can find here? Let's try and figure it out. So we have MIDI CCs, and you can see the controls right here, and we have V, velocity on, off. Right, and then we also have, actually we have an undo button right here, and there's a load preset and there's a save preset. So if you find anything interesting, right, you just save it right here, and we'll call it UD1, and yeah, I don't know, looks nice. And right, so guys, it's getting pretty late for me. I really wanted to jump on this live stream, but I want to remind you, if you're watching this, that I got something going on in my shop. Couple of things. First of all, I'm a reseller of all these companies and many more, which I just didn't have time to put in. So you will find this synth under the Baby Audio category right here. That's going to be right here, and you can safely and enjoyably buy anything from my shop, I want to remind you guys that there's a big sale on the East-West instruments, and if you are serious about composing music, this is really great stuff, and the sale goes on until the end of this month. And one last something that is very interesting is that I have a giveaway. So head over to My Audio Studio and go and enter these Safari Pedals plugins because they are really great. And all you need to do is just punch in your name, email, and you will be definitely in the giveaway. So I'm saving you the trouble of searching. The link is in the chat right now. So go ahead, and there's a big chance you're gonna win. And I have some more stuff coming up real soon. I used to do a lot of giveaways. I'm gonna go back and do those again. So that's it. That's it for now. Really hope you enjoy this. Big congrats to Baby Audio for releasing their very first baby synth. So I'll see you guys with a more more official review very soon. And there's a bunch of reviews coming up, and one of them is going to be let me just close this one. One of them is going to be on stuff that coming up from Native Instruments, and some other stuff that I've got here. For example, I'm going to do something about emergence audio. We have the clarinet textures coming up, and piano tech, which is not really related to Native Instruments, but I also have Nordic Spheres by Sonuscore. So this one is coming up real soon. Very interesting. And let me give you a quick preview. But there's a big difference, and big part is if you're using the mod wheel. So let me just switch to camera number 1, and you'll get, animated here. Let's try another patch. All right, and if we'll go into any of these sounds, you'll see that there's a lot of things going on here. And you'll see this little line right here. I'm going to teach you all about that. So if you're interested in these tools by Sonuscore, just let me know. And you can contact me for demos and stuff. Let's try another one. Right, so this is definitely coming up. I'm gonna do a review on Nordic Spheres, and there's something else maybe that you might be interested in, which is let me try and bring in Contact 7. I'm gonna show you something super interesting. So I've got this was just. These guys are so creative. So let me show you. So this is a bunch of Contact libraries, and you need the full Contact for this one. So it's all whispers and whistles. Right, things like that. Let me show you something else. One singer ensemble, Mysterious Glow. Let's do that. Yeah, Contact is great, but there's tons of libraries that you can run on the free player. Not all of the, I mean, many developers don't go with the licensing, and so you need the full Contact like this one. But there are many other libraries that you can use with the free player. So let me show you another patch, because this is really fun stuff. So we have let's try this one. Breathe Atmos. I guess it's atmospheres. Right, so if you need some wind or breathing sounds, but there's so many other things here, like ASMR and breathing loops. So if you're into that kind, but it doesn't have to be there, it can be anything. Right, so I'm gonna do a full review on that one, and I think we're done for today. So again, big congrats to Baby Audio and their new Baby Synth, and that is pretty much what I wanted to show you guys. So I'll see you very soon. Thanks, and bye bye for now.